Well. Hello everyone, and welcome to Wasted, the game that is about drinking alcohol, and it's a roguelike, and it's a game. Hello everyone, and welcome to Wasted. Yes, I am. What? Okay, this game is a dungeon crawler game that's similar to, Fallout New Vegas and Borderlands. Those aren't dungeon crawlers, but I promise that's the inspiration behind them. But it's a dungeon crawler. Alright, new game. My objective is to get my character to not die. I've had a little to drink. Listen to the story.
Tensions are at a boiling point between the U.S. and the USSR after a thermonuclear blast eviscerates a small U.S. Air Force base in the rural town of Damascus, Arkansas. The U.S. are swift to respond, firing a retaliatory strike at the USSR, which is dismissed by a Soviet officer as a false positive by their early detection satellites. As the American Titan II missiles plow through the Soviet countryside, the USSR is only able to mount a meager counterattack from remote satellite locations before it is completely wiped off the face of the Earth. China and France, in light of this sudden and terrifying American aggression, launched strikes of their own against the U.S. And after a short but intense series of reprisals, the world is razed to the ground by nuclear-armed fire, and human civilization along with it. Yet mankind is not doomed. During the Cold War, the great, the good, and the gilded invested heavily in next-generation bomb shelters, enormous self-sustaining subterranean cryogenic compounds designed to preserve life until the outside world becomes habitable again. Compounds which, due to cost-cutting business measures in the name of competition and industrial espionage, failed to work entirely. Coolers.
Yep.
Bathed in lethal radiation, the greatest minds of the 20th century and all living memory of culture, technology, and agriculture are lost. While on the surface, the very hardiest specimens of humanity cling to life, survive, then thrive. From the ashes, a new world emerges. An ersatz, post-apocalyptic, stillborn 80s continues indefinitely, populated entirely by the toughest, meanest, and outright dumbest of God's creations, the Wasters.
That looks pretty good.
Years later, however many no one can say, even those who can count, the barren desert landscape of the Western Wastes is host to bitter factionalized warfare. The Wasters fight tooth and nail over the most precious of natural resources, a liquid from beneath the sands that fuels all of uncivilization. Buried deep within the cooler's chambers, the very radiation that killed off society's chosen few imbued their potable provisions with a sick green glow and a radioactive buzz. Booze, it affectionately came to be known, and those dumb enough to weather its taste found themselves taking a sharp detour off the human evolutionary highway, mutating in strange and confounding ways, and acquiring both permanent brain damage and a ravenous addiction to the stuff. Against this backdrop of organized chaos, the Wasters scrabble in the dirt looking for just a drop of the good stuff. And the right guy in the wrong place at the right time with the wrong drink could be a major headache for those who seek power.
Truth. Alright, so I'm going to create my character, and this is the type of game where if your character dies, you get a new random character, but my objective is to not die. So this first episode of Wasted is going to be extra special, because it's going to be really long, because I'm going to try not to die. So you guys are joining in on that journey. I'm going to go ahead and make this character, and try to make it look just like me. Was that it? Gotta look at myself to make sure I get it perfect. Nose. I dig it. I like it. It's probably how I'd feel in the situation. I'm not actually sporting any facial hair, so we'll just go bald chin. Oh, I need to name my character. Zachary Struss. And we begin!
New boys, rip and trans where we can see
These guys.
Hate to break it to you, but you've just wandered your way into becoming the new boys' first big score.
Are you sure?
Yeah, new boys, rip and shred. Nothing personal, it's just how things work out here in the Western Wastes.
You do know how things work in the Western Wastes, don't you?
I sure diddly do.
You sure about that? You know, these Western Wastes are a little more complicated than other wastes.
Yeah, I mean, there's the shooting, which is more or less the same everywhere.
but there's probably a lot of strange mechanics you might want to familiarize yourself with before you venture out.
Yeah,
God,
it
no.
doesn't hurt to know a mechanic, especially with that Angelus traffic.
You sure you want to cut the crap and get straight to it?
I'm
Well,
positive.
crap. We're severely outmatched, new boys. Retreat! Retreat!
And now they're gonna run in there. And now we're gonna go into the cooler and not die. My secondary side objective is to not take crap booze, which you'll see what they do. They basically give you abilities, and there are bad ones. But you usually find those on the beginning floors. Now, if you bear with me, it's been a minute since I've actually played.
God, you nerd!
Now. And this is already not a good start, because I don't know if I can't reload, because I don't have any... Wow. Wow. Okay. Volume down, for one. Start that off. Food. And I apologize, this whole beginning bit is going to be me making sure I get the best possible stuff to begin with. We're already going to get rid of this crap gun. Yep, I'm looking for, yes, Metastim. Alright, we've already got healing. Got junk food, and we're going to consume that. There's a time limit on each floor where a boss-type character will eventually pop out. So that's a thing to watch out for. I'll take the ammo, just in case.
You're already dead.
Oh, junk food. Can't take it yet. That's fine. The way the skills work or whatever, you see these things? They do stuff. They raise stuff. What I'm looking for is hit and armor, because 2 hit equals 1 armor, and 1 armor is good. It's basically the gist of how that works. The more armor you have, the less damage you take from incoming fire, which is almost essential, really. I just can't hit crap, so it's caused me a lot of issues. Keep looking at the wrong side of the camera. Oh no! I just ate food, so thankfully if they hit each other, then they attack each other. Oh. Oh, just get over here. Oh my lord. Okay, you've got ammo. Fantastic. I'll take that. It's not a great gun, but it's better than what I'm using. We have a decent amount of ammo now. Decent. Not a lot. Pooping pills. That'll put food through my system faster so that it doesn't affect me as long. I'm too medicated. Fine, I'll eat junk food. I don't care. I could sit here and actually fight the boss around that loop, but that's one of those, like... That looked like it hurt a little bit. Like that, thank you. Fantastic. I'm gonna X-nay on the revolver ammo because I do not have a revolver. For all I care right now, I'm gonna go ahead and take this. Now this doesn't offer a lot of protection, but it offers explosive protection, which is the obliterate, and the tinker means I can actually disassemble guns that are rigged, which is actually a really good thing. Anyone who's ever played this game, you should know that going in these rooms is not always the best thing, because usually the payout is crap and will probably get you killed. This is exactly my reasoning. And there's the SOB. That does stand for what you think it stands for. Nope, not feeling it. Nope, not feeling it. Nope, nope. Duck and weave! Be the ammo. Oh no! Oh, he has so much health. Someone had a revolver, though. If I can find out who that someone was... You... Okay, the doozy is what he was messing me up with. It is basically a submachine gun. And it's a piece of crap. Not that it's a bad weapon, it's just a piece of crap for anyone who uses it, because they're douche. I didn't even loot the other people, which is gonna cause me... Ooh! Hair magazine. That gives me more hair options later in the game. That's crap. That's crap. All crap. Roadaway. Sure, why not? Junk food. Sure, why not? I need to keep my health up, because unfortunately, if I get caught by the SOB, then I'm dead. I'm basically just... I'm a dead person. Oh man, I'm putting myself in a corner too. Nope, not feeling it. Not digging it. Not liking it. Do not... Not feeling this. I don't know if I'm going to make it out. That's bad. That's really bad. No. No. Oh boy. Really screwed the pooch on this one. I'd rather you just not.
Ooga booga!
I don't. Is he killing him? Yeah, no, I'm okay. I'm gonna go past you. and not die today. I'd rather not die on the very first floor as soon as I start. Why? Because that would be tragic, and I would feel like an idiot. Just gonna put that out there. Hey, look, a doozy. Toilet paper, which is the money currency in this game. Go, go, go. But yes, the SOB has a minigun with 200 shots. So really, once he corners you, you're dead. Like, it's game. You're basically just dead.